Hi, thank you for stopping by the My Reader Minutes. Before I get started, I'd like to say everything that's on my channel is alleged and, in my opinion, and done for entertainment purposes only. If you are new here, welcome. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining me on my journey. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Now I'm only going to take My Reader Minute to express my hypotheses or my opinion on the Wendy Williams documentary, at least part one. I'm sure part two will be more the same. But for what I've gathered, I don't even know why they did this documentary. I don't know if they needed money or I don't know what her team is doing. I'm assuming Wendy wanted to do it. She seems like when she has her mind set on something, there's nothing you can tell her. You can't tell her no. She gets defiant. Even though she's sick, I mean, she's still her own person, unless it's regarding her money. Yeah, that's another whole conversation. But what I see is that I guess her years of of using substances like alcohol and other uh, other substances have taken its toll. Okay, and I know that she's been diagnosed with what is aphasia and frontal temporal dementia. I mean, you can see it where she goes to say something, even though she knows what she wants to say, that part of her brain won't let her complete her thought. And she's saying it in her mind, but it doesn't come out. And, it's sad. This is a sad situation for anybody to go through. And unfortunately, when you're a, a person in the industry that is looked at as a cash cow, sorry for lack of a better word, you don't really know who's there for you or in your corner. Because family could be vultures, or your so-called team that calls themselves looking out for you could be the vultures as well. So you really don't know who to trust. And then when you're in that state, I mean, it's really, really sad. Um, she does have a lot of yes people around her. They just let her do what she wants. She yells at them and tells them what to do and what she's not going to do, even though they know she's sick. Because at the end, when they were she asked them to go past the Wendy Williams show or Sherry Shepherd show or whatever. I think they said they had circled the block like 3 times and passed it. And she act like she hadn't passed it. And then she wanted to get her vaping stuff and was fussing that that wasn't what she uses and things like that. I mean, she was probably irritable because she can't remember stuff. So that's hard. And that's hard on people around you. But my whole thing is, I mean, I guess how do you manage someone like that? I don't understand Will at all. First of all, I was kind of done with him after he got on camera and was acting like, okay, let me just make sure I look like money. I was done with him after that. You know what I mean? Because first of all, this documentary is not about you. Okay, that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Um, so I feel like some of them are around just to get a check, but I don't know who's paying them. Does Wells Fargo pay them because they're the team around her? I mean, how are they getting their money? And it's like Will is holding out for this big gigantic deal that's going to come for her to do this podcast. I don't think that's coming. I don't think that's coming, Will. So I don't know. I guess that's why they did this documentary instead. Maybe he's getting a little something for this documentary. I don't know. It's a sad situation. And I need someone, if they know anything, what does the guardianship do? I know Britney Spears went through this whole kind of thing, but she got out of it. But if okay, so well, I have Wells Fargo. I do know that they have a fraud and abuse section. And if they detect, something going on, they alert you, they do all kinds of stuff. They call you and things of that nature. So they are one bank that I know that will, because just to give you an example, I went to another state from where I live to do some shopping. And I mean, it wasn't close by, it wasn't like the state over or whatever. And when I went away, I guess I didn't tell Wells Fargo I was going away. I don't know if I needed to, but I was buying stuff and they declined my card. Now I knew that I had money in my bank account, but they declined my card. But right after they declined the card, they called me. They called me right on my cell phone and told me, that there was some activity in this state and they wanted to know if it was me. And I said, yes, it is me. You all just embarrassed me because y'all declined my card. So luckily they turned it back on and I was able to buy my stuff. But they do stuff like that if they see some crazy little things going on. And I appreciated it to a degree. But yet I was able to answer the phone and say, yes, that's me. Give me my money. And they did. So in a guardianship, I wasn't in a guardianship, of course, but in a guardianship, if Wendy is saying, give me my money, is it because of her diagnosis they won't give her her money? I mean, I don't understand, because how is she supposed to live? Does the guardianship just pay her bills, meaning where she lives, her food every day, and the team that's around her? She does have a son who was cut off. So I don't understand that part. If she wants to give her son some money, then I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. So somebody, if you know anything about guardianships, put in the comments. I just don't get it. Anyway, I feel like you are keeping this money away from this woman because of whatever, under her own money, yet she's well enough to tell you who she wants around her. And seems like she pushes away the people that are really trying to help her, because she even said on the documentary that little Kevin doesn't like alcohol. So she really doesn't want him around because he doesn't let her have what she wants. And as soon as she says, I don't want them around, people get rid of her. Yes, people get rid of him and say that he can't come. And I think that's sad. I really think that's sad. And I don't care for her assistant, Sean, because she's another yes person. She even said, it's a drink. She's had one drink and she knows when to stop. Really? Is that why she's in the situation that she's in there now, because she knows when to stop, Sean? Yeah, I don't know. It's sad. It's sad. I felt sorry for the niece, even though I mean, my heart went out to her. She seemed like she was genuinely concerned for her aunt. She was crying, even though people can make themselves cry. But I feel like, she said she Googles her aunt's name every day just so I don't know I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like I said, when you're in that industry and you are looked at as the cash cow, you can't tell who you can trust. And I understand when she didn't have any friends. She doesn't, because the people that are around her are being paid to be around her. Like, where are her friends? She didn't make any friends in the industry. People that have their own bank account and wouldn't be looking for anything from her. I mean, I guess based on what she did in the industry and her career and how she gained her wealth of outing our industry, maybe that's why she don't have any friends. I don't know. I just feel like it's sad. Now I'll watch the second part tonight. I don't know. I'm just gonna pray for Wendy. She needs prayer. And Will, her manager, Sean, I don't trust anybody that's around her. because they're looking at her, talking to her about business, and you clearly can see she is not about, yeah, I want to do that. I want to wear that. I don't want, like, she's a child, like she is infant child, like, so yeah, no. I'm gonna pray for Wendy. Well, that's all, y'all. That's my 2 cents. I've been done. I'm done, and I might read a minute. So please like, share, subscribe. It's a free way to support my channel. Tell me what you think about the documentary. Leave it in the comments, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.